How's it going, folks? How are you? Welcome back to the Brock Jr. channel. Welcome back to another video and welcome back to another edition of Sunday Night Smash. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling, Brock Jr. We're back here at the WLW Arena with another jam-packed Sunday of WLW action. Recapping what happened last night on Saturday Night Slam. Well, Demolition, they've gained an object quality. So they've gained an object quality. So whenever an object comes up on a fast action card, they can use it now, whether they are on a square, because they have to use it if they're on a square. And there's their hammers. Their weapons are sledgehammers. Can you believe that? Sledgehammers for Demolition. And I believe they also gained a grudge grade yesterday, so they're up to double A now for their TV grade. Also, somebody has stolen the legal documents of Sean Canada. Last night, Sean Canada was going to show the world that he does have legal documents to stay here in the United States, but he said somebody broke into his locker, into his gym bag, and has stolen all of his legal documents. And he is trying to find out who that person is. I believe I probably have an idea of who that person is, and that person will be wrestling tonight. We're going to talk about the show card tonight, but first, Sunday Night Smash is brought to you by Damn Cola. One taste of, damn cherry cola that is. One taste of this will make you say, damn, is that cherry? Also brought to you by McDo's. It's home of the McDoo-Doo combo. McDo's, where the other fast foods don't. They want you to try their one and only combo. I'm pretty sure they have another combo coming up pretty soon. But they want you to try their McDoo-Doo combo, their version of a double quarter pounder with cheese, all of their works, their own special ingredients, and hot, fresh fries. All right, let's take a look at the show for tonight, and we have an incredible one. Demolition, I mentioned. They have gained the object quality, and they have sledgehammers now for their object. They're in tag team action against the Hip Hop Express. Demolition and the Hip Hop Express will get it on here tonight, and they are no strangers to each other. And the man who I was talking about, who I think stole Sean Canada's legal documents, is Big Brother Red. Now, I may be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right about this. Big Brother Red is in action one-on-one against the #1 contender for the WLW Junior World Championship at Super Slam 2, THUNDERFIST. And in the main event, Daddy Roy said he wasn't going to continue sticking his nose in the business of the graveyard shift, but he is back. He says that not only did they destroy their family, but he took his pride of joy. They took Daddy Roy's daughter, Daddy's little girl, Pink Roy, somewhere, and he doesn't know a damn thing about where she is at. So Daddy Roy has issued a match tonight, and Conrad Thompson has signed it. Daddy Roy, Roscoe Daddy Roy, one-on-one against one half of Friday Night, and that is Dead Mike Haddonfield. Dead Mike and Voorhees Myers, along with She Undertaker. They took Daddy's little girl somewhere, and we don't know where they took her. But they already have Mama Zombie and Mama Zombie, Zombie Mama, Mama Roy, if you will. All right. Let's head on down to the arena and get our first match on the way. Also, we're going to have the Super Slam 2 Vegas report with Cole Casey. Let's shuffle up the fast action card for our first match. Tag team match, Demolition and the Hip Hop Express. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is set for one fall. It is a tag team match. First, from the power plant, weighing a combined weight of 617 pounds, Destro Steel, Mountain Ridge, Demolition. Demolition walking down to the ring with those huge, colossal sledgehammers. Who are they trying to destroy with those? I do not know, but they're going to be in the favored spot. They both have a AA as their TV grade with a grudge grade of 5. Mountain Ridge and Destro Steel, two big old boys here in the tag team division. Demolition. Their opponents from Atlanta, Georgia, with a combined weight of 438 pounds, Rolling Stone, Young Slammer, the Hip Hop Express. Young Slammer, Rolling Stone, they both have a TV grade of C with a grudge grade of 2. We have a save a pin chip, save a partner chip. Let's get tag team specialist Zane Price. Demolition, they are heels. The Hip Hop Express are faces. Let's fill out the hot box. We're going to put the Superhero Brothers as allies for the Hip Hop Express. Jake and the Fat Man, they're going to be allies to Demolition. They will be in the favorite ally spot. We're going to put, where are the rest of the tag teams? The foes for Demolition will be the WLW World Tag Team Champions. Let's see, is there any other tag team? Nope, no other tag team. Or should I put Quad, Mason Sensation, and Papa Doc in there? No, I think they have their own troubles trying to keep Scraper and Shock Lesnar their respective championship belts. But there we have it. All right, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 1. We're going to highlight reel O. Can't get to it. All right, here we go. And let's roll, Soul. Mountain Ridge is going to start off with Young Slammer. We roll a 64 in highlight reel O. 64 says, Commissioner makes derogatory comments about upcoming match. Increase both wrestlers' grudge grade by 3 points. You know, Commissioner Conrad Thompson is always saying something about a match or somebody. Read it again. Commissioner makes derogatory comments about upcoming match. Increase both wrestlers' grudge grade by 3 points. All right, Commissioner Conrad Thompson says, what derogatory comment can he make? Because he's always making a bad comment about somebody or an upcoming match, something. He says he's not looking forward to it. I guess that's good enough. Demolition, they will go from a 5. Let me see how many grudge grades. They gain, lost it. They will gain 3 grudge grades. They will go from a 5 to an 8. All right, jot these down real quick and change the Hip Hop Express. They have a 2. They will go from a 2 to a 5. Okay, jot these down real quick and get the match on the way. Okay, there we go. Again, Young Slammer will start off with Mountain Ridge. And folks, remember, Mountain Ridge, they've been given the object quality. They have 2 sledgehammers, so they can use that whenever they're on a square. All right. First fast action card is Smart. Nobody's in control. We spin it around. Favorite. Mountain Ridge is not favorite. Young Slammer is favorite with a star. We roll a 5. Young Slammer starts off with a ring rope neck snap for 2 points from that collar and elbow tie-up. We roll a 1 hot tag, and that sends Mountain Ridge to his corner to tag in Destro Steel. Next is Quick. Young Slammer is in control. He has Quick, but only on a square. He's on a circle, so we're going to spin it around. And Heavy. Destro Steel is heavy with a star. Young Slammer does not have the heavy quality. This will go to Destro Steel. We roll a 4. Destro Steel. He charges at Young Slammer with a shoulder breaker for 2 points. We roll a 3 and no tag. Trailing. Nobody is trailing on the match track board. They are tied. Strong. Nobody's in control. We spin it around. Cheat. Destro has cheat. Young Slammer does not have cheat. Destro has cheat with a star. We roll a 2. Destro Steel. Loaded palm strike. Oh, what is in his hands? What is in his hands as he strikes Young Slammer with it for 3 points? And Zane Price doesn't have any idea. Young Slammer and Rolling Stone, they don't have any idea of what was in Destro Steel's hand. Was it the handle to the sledgehammer? Good God. All right, we roll a 1 hot tag. Young Slammer after that rolls over to his corner and tags in Rolling Stone. Come get yourself some, Rolling. Heavy. Destro is in control. He has Heavy with a star. He stays on offense. We roll a 2. Destro with a body avalanche on top of Rolling Stone, taking the air straight out of him for 2 points. Rolling Stone and Young Slammer are in trouble. We roll a 4, and it's an offensive tag. Destro tags in Mountain Ridge. We have Strong. Mountain's in control. He does not have Strong. We spin it around. Agile. Mountain Ridge does not have Agile. Rolling Stone has Agile with a star. He's now on offense. This goes to him. Whoops. And we roll a 3. Rolling Stone on the top rope. Elbow smash to the top of Mountain Ridge's head. That is for 2 points. We roll a 4. Offensive scoring team tags. Rolling Stone tags back in Young Slammer. Specialty. Young Slammer is in control. His specialty is the Slammer Buster, Bronco Buster. Into the corner. He throws Mountain Ridge into their corner, and it's the Slammer Buster. Bronco Buster, and that is for 1 point. Shades of X-Pac, the 1, 2, 3 kid. 6. Hall of Famer. Oh, is there a tag? I had loved me some X-Pac. He was great. 5. That will be offensive scoring team tags. Young Slammer tags in Rolling Stone. And now, Demolition looks like they're in trouble. Smart. Mountain Ridge does not have, oh, he does have Smart with a star. Rolling Stone does not have Smart. This will go to Mountain. We roll a 1. Mountain comes back with a roundhouse kick. And just like that, Rolling Stone goes crashing to the mat. That's 1 point for Mountain Ridge. Good God. We roll a 1 hot tag. That did it for Rolling Stone as he tags in Young Slammer. And here comes Young Slammer. Powerful. Mountain Ridge has powerful on a circle. Young Slammer has powerful on a square. To break the tie, it will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Young Slammer. And after that tag, a wheelhouse power bomb. He lifts 311-pound Mountain Ridge, plants him. We're going to have to roll for points. We roll a 4. That's 4 points. We roll a 1 hot tag. Mountain Ridge tags in Destro Steel. TV. Destro has a double A. Young Slammer has a C. This will go to Destro. We roll a 6. Destro with a flapjack. Beautifully done. That is for 4 points. Oh my damn. And he is going for the pin. He lands on a fatigue chip. Young Slammer will need the AAA range, 11 to 43, to kick out of this pin. I'm rolling 1 die. Got to roll both of them. That is 54. That is 1. 32. Young Slammer gets a leg up or a shoulder up. They have now 1 fatigue chip. Oh, let me see if there's a pin. We roll a 4. Offensive scoring team tags. Destro tags back in Mountain Ridge. Helped. Mountain Ridge does not have helped. Young Slammer does not have helped. Cheat. Mountain does not have cheat. Young Slammer does not have cheat. Grudge. Mountain Ridge has 8. Young Slammer has 5. This will go to Mountain Ridge. We roll a 1. Mountain Ridge with a back chop. Chopping the back of Young Slammer. I know it burned. It rang out here in the WLW arena. That's for a point. Young Slammer collapses down. Mountain Ridge is going for the pin. It's another fatigue chip. Young Slammer will need the AAA 11 to 43 again to get out of the pin. We have, and he does at 12 on the count of 1. They have no more fatigue chips, but they have a save-a pin. Oh, let's see. Tag. Will there be a tag? We roll a 5. Offensive scoring team tags. Mountain Ridge and Destro. The momentum is back to them. Destro back in. We roll. We roll. Heavy. Destro's in control. He has Heavy with a star. We roll a 5. Destro with a huge shove to Young Slammer for a point. That takes everything out of Young Slammer. Destro is going for the pin. And now they landed on not a fatigue chip, but on a save-a-pin chip. That means Young Slammer will need his tag team partner's TV grade C to save him from the pin. It is a range of 11 to 23. 34, that is 1. 32, that is 2. And 46, that is 3. That is it. Count to 100. Destro and the Mountain Ridge Demolition, they have defeated the Hip Hop Express. Let's roll for post-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight Reel X. Okay, here we go, and let's roll. We roll 24 in highlight Reel X. 24 says, defeated wrestler, highly upset after disparaging comments by opponent, increased grudge grade 3 points. The defeated wrestlers They are the tag team of the Hip Hop Express. Upset at comments made by Destro Steel and Mountain Ridge. They both will gain, it said 3 points. Yep, 3 points. They will go from a 5 back to an 8. Mountain Ridge and Destro Steel says they are going to destroy the career of the Hip Hop Express. And they're no match for them. Honestly not. Not like this. So there you have it. The Hip Hop Express loses to Demolition. Going to clear the board for our next match. Big Brother Red and Thunderfist, they're going to get it on here inside the We Live Wrestling Arena. As I clear everything away. Yeah, I still believe that not Thunderfist. Big Brother Red was the one who broke into Sean Canada's locker, got into his gym bag, and took his legal documents. Because if it isn't him, then I will be shocked as hell. Because who did it? Who did that to Sean Canada? He was supposed to prove to us last night on Saturday Night Slam that he is legally living in the United States, and he's not an illegal immigrant. I want to believe him. Well, I believe him. Excuse me, I believe him. All right, why do I have number lock on my keyboard? Let me go ahead and see where the number lock. Where is it? Hold on, folks. Bear with me. Oh, I'll get to that later. I noticed the blue light on my keyboard. All right, the next match, one-on-one action. Clear that away and put these back. Lola Cloud is going to officiate this match. Ladies and gentlemen, your next match is set for one fall. First, from Austin, Texas, weighing 220 pounds, Big Brother Red Haggerty. Big Brother Red Haggerty will be the underdog. He has a TV grade of B with a grudge grade of 29. His opponent, from a severe storm, weighing 21 pounds, Thunderfist. Thunderfist is favored. He has a TV grade of A with a grudge grade of 18. He is heel. Big Brother Red is face. Thunderfist is face. Big Brother Red is heel. Fast action card has been shuffled. First, let's roll for pre-match. We roll a 1. We're going to highlight reel O. And there we go. We roll a 25 in highlight reel O. 25 says, underdog wrestler angered during TV interview by interruption from opponent, increased grudge grade 2 points. All right, before the match, Cole Casey was interviewing Thunderfist. And let's take a look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, my guest right now is the #1 contender for the WLW Junior World Championship. Thunderfist, you will be taking on Brock Lesnar at that event. How excited are you? How excited are you to be the one to end the reign of a born a beast, Brock Lesnar? How do you feel about being the one who can take down one of the most powerful men we have here in We Live Wrestling. It's a lot put on my shoulders right now. I got the world on my shoulders right now, Cole Casey. It means a lot to me that if I do win, that I will be the one who ends the reign and give Brock Lesnar his first loss here, and a singles loss here in We Live Wrestling, and the one to take that belt right off of his waist. I am glad that you are confident in your ability. Now, let's talk about your good friend Sean Canada. Someone broke into his locker last night and took his legal documents. Do you have any idea who has done that? I think it was Big Brother Red, no doubt about it. That scoundrel did it. He's no stranger to doing stupid stuff, but I think that is him. That is him. And here comes Red Haggerty. Okay, we roll a 25. Now, what 25 says? Underdog wrestler angered during TV interview by interruption from opponent. Increase grudge grade 2 points. Red Haggerty interrupts Thunderfist. Cole Casey, you better get the hell out of there. I am going, Brog. Thunderfist and Red Haggerty, they are pushing and shoving. Mainly Thunderfist, since he is upset, he will go from an 18 to a 20. Big Brother Red Haggerty says that his daddy is going to beat the hell out of him at Super Cage. Why am I keep saying Super Cage? At Super Slam 2. You know, Super Cage, me and my brother, we're huge pro wrestling fans, and we would make our own wrestlers, and we would fold up. We would have like, construction paper, drawing paper. We would fold them up, draw the wrestlers like this on one side, and put the weight. Let me show you. Let's see. I'll take this. We'll fold them like this. Fold the construction paper like that. Have them standing up. We'll draw the wrestler on one side and have the stats on the other side, and like a makeshift wrestling figure. And we would have rings and everything. And he had his own wrestling promotion, and I had my own wrestling promotion. And one of my pay-per-views was Super Cage. So that's why Super Cage is always in my mind whenever I want to say Super Slam 2. Okay. Our next match. Was that it? Hold on, there was another match. I believe it was. Oh yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay. What am I doing? It was supposed to be wrestling. Why am I putting people up? Okay, there we go. We haven't even started this match yet. All right. Okay, we already rolled a pre-match. Now let's go with the match. Agile. Thunderfist has Agile on a circle. Big Brother Red has Agile on a square. This will go to Thunderfist, who is on a circle. We roll a 6. Thunderfist, just like that, he's got an abdominal stretch on Big Brother Red for 3 points. Abdominal. I don't know where I'm getting the other D from. Abdominal stretch for 3 points. Okay. TV. Thunderfist has a TV grade of A. Red has a TV grade of B. This will go to Thunderfist, who stays on offense. We roll a 6. Thunderfist with a running bulldog to Red Haggerty. That is for 3 points. And folks, Big Brother Red cannot use his specialty. So whenever a specialty come up that he has a chance to use, he cannot use it. And his specialty is a running bulldog. So Thunderfist performs a running bulldog on Big Red. Cheat. Thunderfist does not have cheat. We spin it around. Quick. Thunderfist has quick. on a square. Big Brother Red has quick on a circle. To break the tie, this will go to the trailing wrestler, that is Big Brother Red. He goes on offense. We roll a 6, all these 6 rolls of 6s. A jawbreaker as he catches Thunderfist with a jawbreaker, trying to dislocate the jaw of Thunderfist for 3 points. Smart. Big Brother is in control. He has Smart, but only on the square. He's on the circle. We spin it around. Specialty. Red Haggerty cannot use his specialty. Thunderfist can, and his specialty is the Royal Rumble Shooting Star Elbow Drop from off the top rope. Oh, a standing Shooting Star Elbow Drop for 2 points. He calls that the Royal Rumble. Specialty again. Thunderfist is in control, and again, another Royal Rumble. Standing Shooting Star Elbow Drop for 2 more points. Unbelievable performance from Thunderfist. Helped. Neither wrestler has helped. Mean. Thunderfist does not have mean. Big Brother Red does not have mean. Wild card. Let's head on over to Ranked Matches wild card. We roll a 54. 54 says it's the wrestler Smart. Wrestler lures opponent into making tactical error, then takes advantage, scored 3 points. If not Smart, wrestler disqualified, complains to referee, issues grudge match, rematch challenge, go to the hot box. Smart, Thunderfist. He has Smart. And he lures Red Haggerty and into making a tactical error. He wants to do a test of strength, but Thunderfist fools him and throws him down with a body slam for 3 points. Strong. Thunderfist does not have strong. Big Brother Red has strong with a star. We roll a 6, another 6. Big Brother Red with a backbreaker rack for 3 points. He's trying to make a comeback. Cheat. Big Brother Red does not have cheat. He's in control, but we spin it around. It is quick. Thunderfist has quick on a square. He's on a square. Big Brother Red has quick on a circle. He's on a circle. To break the tie, this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Red. We roll a 1. Big Brother Red with a palm thrust to Thunderfist for a point. TV. This will go to Thunderfist with a TV grade of A. We roll a 3, Thunderfist, and he's got that world-famous Davey Boy Smith, British Bulldog, chinlock on Red Haggerty to slow things down, and that is 3 points. And he rolls it up into a pin. Thunderfist landed on a pin without a fatigue chip, so that means Big Brother Red will need his TV grade of B. 11 to 26 since he did not use any of his fatigue chips. It will be 11 to 26. That is 36. That is 1. 33. That is 2. 42. That is 3. Count it. Thunderfist is your winner in this match. We're going to roll for post-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight reel X. All right, here we are in highlight reel X. We roll a 61. 61 says, Commissioner interrupts TV interview with the winning wrestler to express disappointment with wrestler's performance. Increase wrestler's grudge grade by 2 points. Well, we're going to run that interview back again with Cole Casey. Cole Casey is in the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back now here with Thunderfist. I mentioned that you are the #1 contender for the WLW Junior World Championship. You've just now have beaten the Big Brother Red in an incredible win. Can you tell me your thoughts right now? It looks like you have lots of thoughts going through your head. Yes, I am. Like I said, I have the weight on my shoulder right now. So as Thunderfist is talking, Commissioner Conrad Thompson, he gets interrupted by Conrad Thompson. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the WLW Commissioner Conrad Thompson. Mr. Commissioner, what are you doing here? I'm here to tell Thunderfist that, you know what? What is it? Express disappointment with wrestlers' performance. I don't like the way you wrestle around here. You know what? You're a little too soft. You're a little too soft. Let me chat you up here. You are a little too soft. I don't think you have what it takes to beat Brock Lesnar at Super Slam 2. You don't have the guts. I don't think you have the guts. Your performance is soft around here. I think you need to get some more grit, boy, if you want to be able to become the new Junior World Champion. So Thunderfist will gain 2 grudge grades. He will go from a 20 to a 22. And the nerve of Conrad Thompson. All right, that is it. Thunderfist is your winner. He gains a grudge grade. Conrad Thompson needs to go sit down somewhere and mind his business where it matters. All right, our next match is our main event. Roscoe Daddy Roy against one half of the Graveyard Fright Night, the hideous group Fright Night, and that is Dead Mike Haddonfield. We're going to have that match right after this here on Sunday Night Smash. This is Cole Casey with your Super Slam 2 Vegas report. Super Slam 2 Vegas is coming your way live August 29th. That is a Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern on this Brock Jr. channel on YouTube. We have some incredible matches, all of them title matches. Our first title match will be for the WLW World Championship and the CWW Championship. Scraper defends against the Big Bad Wolf, against Big Red, and against Mega Morgan. You heard right, Mega Morgan. The WLW Junior World Championship will be on the line. Brock Lesnar, with his impressive reign, will defend his championship against Patch. He will have Benji Shelton in his corner. The WLW Women's World Championship, Sweet Candy Corn defends her title against Mama Zombie, Zombie Mama, Mama Roy. Can't wait for that match. The WLW World Tag Team Championships will be on the line as the champions, the Oakland Raiders. They defend their titles against Jake the Jock Hawk and Fat Man Rhodes, known as Jake and the Fat Man. The WLW World Television Championship will be on the line. The World Television Champion, the head coach at the We Live Wrestling Academy, Big Red Haggerty, goes one-on-one against Thunderfist. In a hardcore match, Backyard Bryce is going to get it on with Dad Dame and Miss Lady. Lady and gentlemen. Again, Super Slam 2 Vegas live August 29th at 8 p.m. Eastern on YouTube. It's a Friday night. If you have not already subscribed, subscribe now to have access to Super Slam 2 Vegas. I am Cole Casey. This has been your Super Slam 2 Vegas report. All right, thank you, Cole Casey. And I forgot, Thunderfist is not going for the Junior World Heavyweight Championship. He is going for the World Television Championship. So that promo and that interview, let's take Shock Lesnar out of it and put Big Red Haggerty in. So Thunderfist is not going for the Junior World Championship. He is going for the World Television Championship. Let's get it straight. All right, it's time now for our main event, and we're going to have senior referee Rock Hansen to referee this match. Daddy Roy and Dead Mike Haddonfield. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event set for one fall. First, being accompanied by his tag team partner Voorhees Myers from your nightmare, weighing 230 pounds. From Fright Night, representing the Graveyard Shift, Dead Mike Haddonfield. Dead Mike, he's going to be favored in this match. He has a AA TV grade with a grudge grade of 21. He has Voorhees Myers accompanying him to the ring. His opponent being accompanied to the ring by his tag team partner, Floyd Roy Mama's Boy. From none of your damn business, weighing 246 pounds, Roscoe Daddy Roy. Here's my daddy. He's gonna whip someone's ass because they took my sister. Those two right there. They took my sister somewhere and we don't know where she went. Just calm down, boy. I'm whipping someone's ass tonight. We're gonna get Pink back, boy. Oh boy, I'm telling you, I love Daddy Roy's character. I love Daddy Roy. And I made him. All right. Daddy Roy is going to be on the side. In the corner, Mama's Boy is going to be on the side. In the corner of Daddy Roy, Voorhees Myers is going to be on the side of Dead Mike Haddonfield. Dead Mike is a heel. Daddy Roy is going to be the tweener along with Mama Boy in this match. They could have face tendencies or they can have heel tendencies. That's why they are a tweener. Tonight, we're going to roll for pre-match. We roll a 3. We're going to highlight reel O. We roll a 12 in highlight reel O. 12 says, favorite wrestler talks trash. Increase grudge grade by 1 point. The favorite wrestler is Dead Mike. He says, yeah, we have your little girl. Daddy's little girl, Pink Roy. And what else? But she is not Daddy's little girl anymore. You son of a bitch! All right. Favorite wrestler talks trash. He gains a point. He will get a 22. He will go from a 21 to a 22. All right. All right, folks, our main event. Let's did I shuffle up the fast action card? I believe I haven't. So let's go ahead and do that right quick. I think Daddy Roy has some information on his scratch card. I got to take a look and see. He has, oh, okay, he has nothing on his scratch card. Let me take a look at Dead Mike and see if he has any information I need to know about. Nope, he has nothing at all. All right, ring the bell. Let's get it on. Your main event here on Sunday Night Smash. Fast action card, object. Dead Mike does not have an object. Daddy Roy does not have an object. Helped, and nobody's in control. We spin it around, powerful. Dead Mike does not have powerful. Daddy Roy has powerful, but only on a square. He is on a circle. Trailing. They're both tied on the match track. Nobody is trailing. Agile. Nobody's in control. Spin it around quick. Denmark has quick, but only on a square. He's on a circle. Daddy Roy has quick with a star. Daddy Roy starts off on offense. We roll a 3. Daddy Roy with a snapmare. Nicely done for 2 points. Specialty. Both Denmark and Daddy Roy, they have a specialty. Denmark's specialty is a flatliner for 3 points. Daddy Roy's is a karate chop for 4 points. But this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Denmark. Denmark performs a flatliner, planting Daddy Roy from out of nowhere for 3 points. Mean. Denmark does not have mean. Daddy Roy has mean with a star. Daddy Roy can make a comeback after that flatliner. A nerve strike, he does. A nerve strike to Denmark, that is for 2 points. Wild card. We're heading to ring matches wild card. Okay, here we are. We roll a 23. 23 says, is the wrestler strong? Opponent smashes object into wrestler's body, but wrestler not affected. Responds with a knee lift, scores 1 point. If not strong, opponent smashes object into wrestler's body, scores 1 point. Is Denmark strong? No, he is not strong. And Daddy Roy now has Denmark outside of the ring, pulling him by the feet, dragging him out to the floor. He takes a steel chair and smashes it into Denmark's body while Mama Roy is tied up. Well, no, Voorhees Myers is tied up with Rock Hansen, and that is for a point. Wrong point. Wrong person. That is Daddy Roy who gets the point. Yep, Daddy Roy gets the point for smashing that steel chair into Denmark's body. Strong. Denmark does not have strong. Daddy Roy has strong on a square. He's on a square. Daddy Roy stays on offense. We roll a 2. Daddy Roy with a power bomb. A devastating power bomb to Denmark for 3 points. Oh my damn, and here we go. Specialty. Again, both of them, they have a specialty, but this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Denmark with another flatliner for 3 points. A great match we're seeing here. Specialty. And Denmark's in control, and again, another flatliner to Daddy Roy, dropping him on his face for 3 points. Mama's boy is outside. He's beside himself outside of the ring. Helped. Since Daddy Roy has helped. Both of them, since they're in a tag team, they both have helped. And this will go to the trailing wrestler, and that is Daddy Roy. Sneak attack. Mama's boy sneaks attack. Denmark. And unleashing blows to him, and that is for 2 points. Mama's boy better get out of there before Rock Hansen disqualifies Daddy Roy. We have Agile. Denmark has Agile on a square. Daddy Roy does not have Agile. This will go to Denmark. We roll a 6. Denmark abdominal stretch onto Daddy Roy for 3 points. Stretching him out. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3. All right. TV. Denmark has a double A. Daddy Roy has C. This will go to Denmark. We roll a 3. Denmark. He's got Daddy Roy in a full Nelson. A full Nelson for how many points? 4 points. Where's he at? Where was he? Oh, he was here. 1, 2. You know what? I need to remember. All right, now Denmark gets set up for his finisher. It's Friday the 13th. Crippler crossface. Can he get him into it? 11-32. 44. He does. He has the Friday the 13th on Daddy Roy. Daddy Roy has no choice but to quickly tap out to cause any further injury, and that is it. Then Mike Haddonfield comes up with the victory. We roll a 2. We're heading to Highlight Reel X for post-match. We roll a 51 in Highlight Reel X. 51 says, Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view, and launches tirade. Increase grudge grade of ally by 2 points. Okay, Hotbox ally of defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view, and launches tirade. Okay, it's an interview, and Cole Casey is interviewing Fright Night, trying to get the scoop on where Pink Roy is. All right, Cole Casey heading into the ring right now. Where did I put him? Here he is. Cole Casey is putting in work tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back with my guests. Fright Night, Dead Mike Haddonfield and Voorhees Myers, also a part of the Graveyard Shift. I'm pretty sure you're not going to tell me, the both of you, but can you tell me where Daddy's little girl, Pink Roy, is? And Dead Mike Haddonfield says, none of your damn business. This is Graveyard Shift business, and you don't have any authorization to know what we are doing. Well, you possessed Mama Zombie. Everybody knows that we didn't do a damn thing to Mama Zombie. Mama Zombie chose to be with us, and that is it. Well, did Pink Roy, did she choose to be with you, or did you take her? Did she go at her own free will, or did you take her? Hey, we're ready to crack someone's neck with a microphone and glasses, and that looks like you, little man. Roy family, Daddy Roy, Mama's boy, and the granny, kiss your family members goodbye. And here comes Daddy Roy and Mama Roy. And what else? Hotbox ally defeated wrestler boils over after hearing unflattering comments in TV interview, charges into camera view, and launches tirade. You better give us back my daughter and his sister. And you know what? We're whipping ass if you don't, folks. Cole Casey, get the hell out of there. We're going to end up at that as referees are coming in here to separate these two teams. Friday Night, Mama's boy, and Daddy Roy. Daddy Roy is back in the picture now. Remember, Daddy Roy said he had nothing to do with it because of Mama Zombie, but now his daughter is missing, taken by the Graveyard Shift. Now he is back in the fray. So there we go. There we go, folks. Anybody get anything? Increase grudge grade of ally. I know that. Now who's the ally? I'll just give it to Mama's boy. Oh no, Daddy. You know what? I'll give it to Mama boy. Mama's boy. 14-16. They are singles, and they're also tag team, so I'm going to give it to Mama Roy, who made that tirade. I just confused myself. But that is it for that. All right, folks. Saturday Night Slam has been rolled by Face to the Mat, created by Keith Avalon from Play Games. Head on over to the channel's description and click on that link, and it will take you to playgames.com. There's a tab that says Play Classics. Click on that, and you can see a line of classic games, and Face to the Mat is one of them. How about you click on that? It will tell you everything you need to know about Face to the Mat and how you can get that on your tabletop. That is it here from the We Live Wrestling Arena. We're going to have an incredible show next Saturday night on Sunday Night Slam. It's going to be the Tonight Show with Bo Phoenix, and he has a very special guest. Don't know who it is yet. Bo Phoenix, he doesn't tell us anything anymore about who his guests are, so we're going to have to find out. I'm going to find out when you find out. That's Saturday night on next weekend Saturday Night Slam. I am your voice of We Live Wrestling saying have a good one, folks.